Yeah, it's got a little bit of a dig in there. So he just has a wound on his back, a bite from his brother likely. It's not that big, and bears are amazing at healing themselves, so they get bites like this all the time. So it would be good to try and flush it.
During the previous bite, Killsview suffered a deep gash. An antiseptic flush of the injured area should prevent infection from forming and allow the wound to heal naturally on its own.
Such a good tool. I didn't think we'd get this chance, but...
There we Oh, that's not helpful. Here we go.
So you lay down in there, so that it'll look like pus coming out, but it just kind of fills that pocket. It's really, really fun a lot. It's amazing. That was
Sorry, Wolf.
he was amazing. We got really lucky. Sorry for the plate. We want to get rid of that. We want to get rid of that ugly plate from your plate. Now I know that we're full of antibiotics.
Hey, Gio.
So that's going to help everything. So
Also,
there's the demon.
And there's the demon. I'm back. It was more or less like 4 hours away from the time that I left and came back here. A lot of fun stuff. We went and played some D&D.
It's time for Michelle to check her progress.
Dog threw up on my work gear in the back of the car. A little turd. It has been a while.
So Bella's feet are looking great.
I'm probably gonna stretch again.
They're keeping her feet moisturized and really clean. They're changing those ball bag systems. It's really important to keep that weight evenly distributed on her feet. And because of all this good care, her feet are getting back to normal. So this is a bit of argument. We're just really trying to soften this up. I mean, raptors' feet are really well adapted.
Looks like
to their
puppies
environment. They're basically
are
scales
good and
on their
tired.
feet that have been kind of elongated and help them grip on branches. But those pads and scales don't do well if they have pressure in the wrong points.
So maybe I won't have to deal with them. Hey, Nicole. We're gonna do some more pull-ups and do some more push-ups, and then put some more dirt around the cage
And really intensive medical management with her antibiotics.
for the snake.
Her prognosis is excellent. Ready to go. Da-da-da-da-boo.
I think Oliver's gearing up to come and harass me again. We already have 81 push-ups done today.
I think that feels better. I'm sure she'll be right back to normal soon. It will feel better.
Next, Michelle's going to visit a cuddly creature in need of a quick fix. But this little guy's not ready to go without a fight. From giant to gentle, Dr. Michelle Oakley serves them all. Today, Michelle's heading to Midnight Sun Farm and preparing to castrate a pint-sized alpaca.
So he's really like pocket butt. So Dylan doesn't want those genetics to rest to recur, and that's over here. So make sure that doesn't happen. Hey, Dylan, good to see you again. Today's also extra special because Dr. Amy Doyle happens to be in town, so she's actually going to assist with the castration. Just one little guy meter? Yeah, one guy meter. And are you sure they're full test over there? I'm pretty sure. Okay.
Really?
Okay.
Really? No, you don't have to get in the way. You know, you don't have to get in the way.
This way, when he's castrated, he can live with us email, like where he is, and they're not in front. So,
No, you don't. You still do. Get in the way. Yes, you do.
Hi. Well, hi. How are you? So I'm just trying to feel to make sure he is more
Go on. Ugh.
Oh, goodness. Hello. And there's one that's trying to slip away, but it's there. Nice. It's like 40-ish, 42. Those are kilos, right?
Where's...
Oh my god.
Under my purse.
That's amazing. Can I just lift that and see if that feels like 40 pounds? Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. I don't think I can lift this. Yeah, 40. Yeah, more than that. Oh my god. Oh, he's way tinier than we thought. Okay. Okay, well, that's okay. Sorry, I need to like rub it in muddy. He's a little small, actually more than little. He's half the size of the other male alpacas at age. So he's definitely not a breeding candidate. That's pretty
Who did you block?
People are being assholes.
Like workout right from the beginning. She said he ate well, he was small.
People being assholes, despite me doing something that they probably could never do.
No, come clean the house. And
Oh, they can go fuck themselves royally. With, mind you, a cactus. Remember, folks, nobody asked you to be here. If you're going to be a douche, you can leave or get blocked and leave.
So just put them on the table.
Because you're not going to get very far here. I found one, but I have to go and see if I can run some tests. Oh, it's Chris Reeves, of course.
better she's on the floor.
Yeah. Once a douchebag, always a douchebag. All right. What's in the blue ball? Are you high? What blue ball? Oh. You talking about this? Because this is a skeleton, a skull actually, and we preserved one of our Monocentropas balfouri male after it passed away inside the skull resin. That way we never lose track of his burial. Just like any other species of tarantula, Monocentropas balfouri have a shorter lifespan. We have had the males for about, I think it's been 4 years now. So they're about 1 year over what we typically expect male tarantulas to live for, which means the likelihood is they don't have much longer. We have one male left, and he's paired up with our female. Oh my God, come on. There we go. That is cool, not scary. Man, for somebody that is terrified of tarantulas, that would probably freak them out if they just saw it at random. All right, so let's grab our pail of dirt. There we go. This is Mochi's cage that we worked on today. Oliver, no. Are you serious? We just got home. Yes, I'm not taking you out just yet. We just got home, kid. That's not happening. I've got other things that I need to work on. Yeah, no, that's not happening yet. No, Oliver. Get in your kennel. Get in your fucking kennel right now. I don't care if there's anything that looks like it's in your way. Get in your kennel. Get in there. Go on. We just got home. I'm not taking you directly outside after we just got home.
Parvovirus is starting to spread among the
Don't purr at me.
In the spring, in these parts of Alaska and the Yukon, parvo outbreaks happen every year. We've got one just amping up.
Having
What the heck? That was fast. Hey, next.
American Bald Eagle Foundation.
why is one bit brighter?
Virus from spreading.
Talking about the dogs or
This passed through a dog's stool. It causes fever, dehydration, and internal hemorrhage.
oh, that's because it's dried out. When this stuff dries out, it takes on a lighter color. Sorry about that. Some of this has been in there long enough for it to dry out somewhat underneath the heat emitter. We're just kind of getting some dirt around this right here, because there will be some greenhouse effect with that plastic container being see-through. We don't want him to cook while he's in there because he might not be fast enough to get out in time. He might fall asleep with that heat on him, and it just builds up too much too fast. It's a good way to lose your animal accidentally. Go. For those who are new here, we do animal care and exercise. Today is push-up day. Is a Humvee. Why is it that the word Humvee would probably take less time to say than the actual acronym that comes with it? Like, aren't acronyms supposed to make things easier to pronounce? Now we're almost all the way out of dirt here that we can actually grab. It's pretty much just become... The acronym is pronounced as Humvee. Okay. That's just weird. Gotta love the military. It's alright. I'm just a civilian guy. I don't know a lot of things. Especially about military. I'm just ignorant. I am. I tell you, one of those troop transport vehicles that I saw for sale on the government site, that shit would have been so neat to deliver ice in. Oh my god. I showed my wife and I was just like, what if I got this and brought it over to my work? We started delivering stuff out of it. That would be so cool. No, the gas mileage is absolute dog water. So that got tossed out the window. But there are, in fact, sites where you can buy used government vehicles, just so everybody's aware. This is our Harpictera pulchripes male. He's got himself a nice little living situation right here. Plenty of space. He's got an upstairs. He's got himself a downstairs. He can also head around the back. Multi-purpose wheeled vehicle. Jesus. High mobility. I heard some tall tales about people finding camel spiders so large they stretched across the top of the Humvee, like from the inside. Like nightmare fuel type situations. By the way, folks, Feel free to subscribe. We are on every night. We do our utmost to entertain, but it's never a for sure thing. This right here
It is more than just a car.
at that point, just call it a car. Oh my god. So this right here is our Brazilian blue violet male, Gem. Gem is looking pretty fly for a bald guy. Now, balding in New World species tarantulas is typically caused by stress, and this guy endured stress because he decided to go for a walk when we were trying to rehouse him. He never has gotten out on his own. He's never factually broken out of his cage before. It's always been with the aid of pretty special humans. We have always caught our tarantulas shortly after they have gone for what we call walks. These are venomous, but their venom is generally construed as mild. It's no more potent than a bee sting. Here we go. Yeah, but the thing is, scientists have found that the reason why a lot of the camel spiders chase after people is because camel spiders typically go and look for shade out in the wild. So what they're doing is they're basically chasing after your shadow. We are just going to cover this little angel up. He is inching toward the top like that. Now the Harpictera pulchripes that we first showed is an arid species tarantula. That's why we did not go and mist the cage, because misting in a Harpictera pulchripes cage, what?
On the table is something with our address.
Are you serious? Why is it on the table?
I don't know.
Well, if you guys send me anything, it better be glorious. And I don't mean a bag of dicks. Fuck. Well, if that coin flip was anything, it's telling me that this year is not going to be good. Yes, they are looking for shade. I'm a special human. So you guys didn't see anything. Here we go. Nope, dig a hole and use a basket. We had a similar way of catching critters in California for feeding to our animals that we probably weren't supposed to have because of laws in California. But yeah, we dig a hole. We would put some bait, like fruit or greenery or seeds or something, peanut butter sometimes, the bottom of a jar that we put in the hole with the top of the jar flush with the ground, so things would chase after the smell of the food, fall in there, and we'd catch insects. Sometimes we'd find a rodent in there that we'd have to let go. We were primarily after the Jerusalem crickets that would be crawling around in the leaf litter. They made excellent food for all kinds of animals. So this is our other Brazilian blue violet male. He's got a full abdomen of hair. He is a good boy. He's a good boy. We're going to be trying to feed them tomorrow. And we do have some crickets. We do have some roaches. We have a lot of roaches, actually. So that will be what we're up to tomorrow evening. Tomorrow is also our rest day. So it's pretty much just going to be us trying to feed the animals. Oliver! Are you kidding me? Fine. We're almost done with this. I'll let you out. I'll do a set. But you are trying my patience, boy.
What patience?
I'm sorry, but I'm going to be a little bit grumpy when my work stuff gets thrown up on. What?
Who's trendy?
I thought you were just pointing out the fact that I'm grouchy. And I am grouchy. I am. Because tomorrow is going to be me cleaning up the house and cleaning my workwear off because the dog got motion sick in the back of the car. So that's not exactly making me a happy camper. All right. Now we have 28%. And I'm going to get my shoes back on. And this is going to be one of the fucking piles that I deal with because it looks like everything was just kind of piled up in this corner. Let's go, Oliver. You better go potty. Because this whole having to go out the second we get home is kind of old. It was old the last time you pulled these shenanigans. I have no comment. Every day is a rest day for me. Comment deleted. No. Oliver! They're good protein, but at the same time they're roaches. And you know that's what is that the NWO wants of you. Eat all the insects you can. All right, Oliver, come on, go poop. Oliver, why are you... What did somebody do on that sidewalk that's got you so completely enthralled? Poo cam. That's right. Just because they're an acquired taste does not mean they're not good. This is true. Come on, Bobby. Just like porcelain, dude. Fuck. Yeah, I would say porcelain is in fact an acquired taste. It's a funny way to put that. Tastes like a hospital visit. Oliver, get away from the stairs. Come on. God, the camera is kind of glitchy, isn't it? Gotta love YouTube. I know it's not our freaking internet. Our internet's been running pretty smooth for the last couple of days. Oliver, there's nothing interesting about that sidewalk. Oh, God. Yeah, we did some pretty messed up things. When I was a kid, I used to go and try and find candy underneath the candy dispensers over at places like Walmart. There's Dog Dookie. He's pooping now. Pretty sure you guys don't want to see that. And if you do, you're definitely an odd duck. Oliver. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Out of the toilet? I think you win. You win the comment section for tonight. I think. Oh heavens! The immune system of a god of some sort, I'm sure. No, Oliver, don't pull. Oliver, fucking stay still, dude.
So you might think a long trip like this would be boring, but we're kind of big enough to drive it, and no shortage of things to see.
I'm just gonna say, at least you grew out of it.
Plus the fact, it's just such an amazing trip.
Oof. Big oof, guys. That's not even a little oof. That's a big oof.
Once you monitor, and as I'm looking
All right, here we go.
it's not right. This one's looking a little funny, like, oh, and so she just keeps backing up and digging.
Backing up is maybe signs that the long-term tranquilizer isn't sitting right.
There can be side effects with these tranquilizers. They protect most of the animals, but they're all individuals. And there are some then that will react in a strange way. You'll see how she's just constantly
Everything okay?
That was really weird.
What?
I poured the water out and it sounded like a chair got slid on the porch, and I looked around and there was nothing else out there.
Her face as hard as she can on the ground. And if she continues to do that, she could cause abrasions and injuries to her teeth or her skin. Yeah, it's like she's progressing there, you know? Yeah. No, we need to find somewhere. She's pawing in kind of a manic way, and now she's starting to drag her nose. She's really tensing up, and that will actually start to cause her to overheat.
All right.
The caribou's heart and respiratory rates could climb out of control, leading to sudden death. To stop her spiral, the caribou must receive an injection of midazolam, a Valium-like sedative.
This conversation is crazy.
It's a way to administer the drug.
Canada seals the trailer unit off, not allowed to break the seal.
The team is prohibited from opening the trailer doors.
Try and get it.
Well, how are they supposed to go and do any medical procedures with it if they can't open the door? Like, do they think that they're miracle workers?
Oh, yeah.
Well, they're trying to transport them from Canada to Alaska.
The shot must inject the needle squarely into the caribou's flank.
So I'm doing the best I can with this tiny little slot in the side of the trailer, but it's really tricky to try and maneuver the stick hole in there and, actually inject in the right spot in the animal, not injure any of the other caribou that are going around the area.
You want another syringe?
No, it's also another one with a needle. The first needle bent and bent, she started to run.
Every second the caribou goes without the injection, her self-inflicted blows get worse.
Drag in her face really hard. Yeah,
All right.
that one.
Finally in.
She should start to slow down. She's still going. You can see it.
But it doesn't seem to be working.
It doesn't look that much better. So we'll be drying for a bit to cycle on now. I'm hoping in the next few minutes we see a change in her behavior. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna have to get in there and get my hands on her. It's 14 minutes. If I have to break the seal and go in there, that's it. Shipment's over. They can't go to the United States.
Whew. Do we have a water out here? All right. Oh God. Oh.
But it's touch and go.
Now.
It's a powder keg there. I mean, these caribou are not used to being confined, but they're all kind of starting to look a little crazy. They want to get out.
The ship used a pit stop to try to soothe the herd.
Caribou can't be.
Since they're not getting the last
Be back soon, guys.
international regulations prohibit her from opening the trailer doors. So she delivers dinner drive-in style.
I told her this thing here too immediately, so. Something to do, they get the munchies. The road trip munchies, just like video. So.
The willows satiate the caribou through the night. And all morning long, until they reach their new home state.
I know, right? We're all exhausted, but the good news is we're in the home stretch.
After 37 hours and 1,600 miles, the caribou finally arrive at the Alaska Wildlife Conservation Center, where they'll roam free in a 15-acre enclosure.
Now. Maybe that's why I'm having such a good time doing push-ups. It's the last full moon of the year, honey. Tomorrow? Because I'm killing it tonight. Let's see. I have not gone with the push-ups that we've done today. I have not gone below 18. That's fucking fantastic considering my other days.
It's like they fell asleep and woke up in the fourth country or something. They don't know how
I consulted Professor Google. Yeah, it's because Geo is, he's over there in good old Britain. This cage is going to be the next cage that we actually have to work on. Little Beast cage. So that'll hopefully be a part of tomorrow's activities. Hi, Alexa.
I just.
Here we go. You're okay, child. Well, looks like we've got baby crickets in the cage again. You're okay, baby girl. Look at her. We zoomed in.
Only a wall separates her clients and some of the deadliest predators on Earth.
Look at that. And she is Elastiodora parabana, or salmon pink bird-eating tarantula. She is definitely a big gal. Look at that.
Like, whoa, hey, how's it going?
No, he's joking with you.
Our pets are just like little kids. Going to the doctor is not their favorite.
There you go. Look at that. Now these are venomous. They are terrestrial, tropical. That's why we go and we water the dirt. It boosts the humidity inside the cage. When they're younger, they like to burrow quite a bit. That's why, as adults, you go and put plenty of dirt for them to play with, but never try to give them their own hide after they stop using it, because other animals will move in and take advantage of that. It's Mimi! So when we go and we redo her cage, we're probably going to put the dirt line right up to here instead of where it's at. We're going to be using some different bricks tomorrow, because the bricks that we want wouldn't come in for almost like 2 months, right? A month. Wouldn't come in time. And her dirt needs to be cleaned.
Hi.
Hi, Mimi. Hi, Mimi. Geo, there's the demon. Let's see. All of the assholes that got blocked. Meow the Great. Good to have you. I don't know if you're still there. Nicole.
21 people.
Yep. By the way, feel free to... It's Nicole. I had to read from the bottom up, Nicole. That's why it took me so long getting to your name. Feel free to follow. We don't tolerate people trying to be awful mouthy here. We will accept some behavioral traits, but individuals that go above and beyond the means of typical discussion tend to get blocked. And if you're wondering what typical discussion for us is, it gets pretty freaking crazy on here. But individuals that try to be outright rude, they're gone.
Say something bad about my man and my dogs, and you're...
And don't blame me. My wife's favorite pastime is that band hammer. Most of the time, she'll give you like 30 minutes to 24 hours, but sometimes somebody is just bad enough that you never get to show up again. For a friend, depends on what you say, but you'll probably catch the 30-minute ban. Good golly. Now she is in a 10-gallon tank, which pretty much mimics the overall size of their typical den underground. What?
Right now, it would be $32 and change, and would be here Friday.
How did it change that much? But
Just
it's
adding it to the cart.
added to the cart, but that's it.
No.
You don't need trolls. Sibu 20, we forget that it happens. You're going to have to wait till we can actually go and take some bribes. We can't take bribes yet because of the fact that YouTube has it set up in such a way that you need to have X amount of followers and X amount of watch time, which we are slowly creeping up on the watch time, people. Let's not downplay it more. What?
984.
984? You guys are awesome. Things are looking up. We are 16 away from our goal. And I've done so many push-ups that, like, I
Waiting
bice.
for the bribe update. Well, we have
Yeah, we do have a Venmo. I think it's technically... Oh, sorry, Wolf. I think it's technically attached to my YouTube account. Wolf, either in or out of your kennel, but you can't stay right where your kennel...
Does he have to?
Yes. I think he's just waiting for somebody he can pick on.
Michelle's not sure what it is, but a look under the microscope yields clues.
All right. Now, let's go and flip the camera around. There's where it's at.
What?
I'm going to put that on the fucking vacuum cleaner. I know one of the first things we're going to get when we can start taking in money is a new vacuum cleaner. I want a new vacuum cleaner so bad.
I'm trying to convince Mom to get us one for Christmas.
You would get money in pounds. Now,
Well, I want 10 pounds of cash.
yes. We will take 10 pounds worth of $20 bills. Like 10
I would even take ones because that's
10 pounds of $20 bills. Stacks of cash. We'll definitely take that, okay? You said pounds, my guy. You never specified what kind of pounds we're talking. See, here in America, pounds are classified as a means of weight. Wow, wouldn't take it. Nah. Current exchange rates are from euro right now. I think €1 equals.
I thought that was a good answer.
No, I really do like that answer. If you're offering us like 10 pounds of even ones, can you imagine how much money 10 pounds worth of ones is? I'll take that in a heartbeat. I'll even fucking make it rain up in here. I'll take the freaking the rubber band off or whatever they use, and I'll just be like, ah.
And keep Duchess out of the way so she doesn't eat it.
We take pounds very seriously in the U.S. That's right. I will. If I get 10 pounds worth of ones, I will straight up make it rain up in here.
Critter crapper. Cheese acid.
What the fuck? I'll take what I said back. Why is Acid being so trolly today?
Why is she being mean? I thought it was cute.
Terrible. Makes you wonder what she's on.
I did, I swear.
Well, LOL, show us the money. Yeah, I'll show you the money when I've got the money. As it stands for right now, I'll take subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. When we hit 1,000 subscribers, we will be hosting an event where we figure out, where we whittle down who is going to be the next moderator on the group. And then we'll do another event where I put my bag of snake sheds up for sale online, and we'll see who buys it, and we'll do a whole bit on that. Yes, thank you, Mimi. I'm not on anything. Geo. Dead ass? Yes, dead ass. I will put my bag of snake. I have it right over here. And I've got another snake shed that I'm going to add to it. My bag of snake shed. Right there. That will be going up for sale once we get the watch time hours that we're looking for. And we'll do a whole thing where we're trying to sell that and talk about it on the lives. I'll get you 1 pound of pennies in a sock going at about 40 miles an hour. Soft. That's soft because you can probably swing that son of a bitch at about 120. So that's like 140 something pennies. Weed, someday. Wolf, what do you want? Oh, you want up here? Oh, yeah. Wolfie boy. Yes.
Uh-oh.
Who's a good boy? Wolf, are you a good boy? You a good boy.
So I think we should take quick ones.
Oliver's a good boy.
Oliver, are you a good boy?
Incoming charge.
Yeah, he's a good boy. Oh, scratchy, 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 scratchy. Yeah.
Okay, everybody, slow it down.
Yeah. They're saying hi, Oliver.
Are you okay?
Oliver's not very vocal unless he thinks there's somebody at the door.
Or he wants attention.
Wolf, however, Wolf, can you give us an ow? Yeah, good boy. Oliver, can you give us? No, my wife would kill me if I taught Oliver how to ow. My wife would put me on the couch. Oh, come on, Oliver, let me see the toy. Let me see the toy. You can grab it. You can grab it. You want to play fetch? That's what you want to do. I wonder if he's got a tooth problem. Because he never wants to play tug of war with me anymore.
I think that's. Oh my God, this back, girl.
All right.
Right, isn't his hair so cute? Yeah, I love his mane. His little curls on the side.
He's got a show coat. He's a fancy boy.
Well, he's brushed.
He just got bored. Damn, Gio. Fuck. Ouch. Ouch. Well, luckily you guys haven't gotten bored of me yet.
Right there. The cervix is pretty much open there, where they're coming. As I'm in there palpating and feeling, I can feel movement of the fetuses in there. So that's good news.
I think if Duchess had his coat, that would be so gorgeous with that color.
She's just starting. What's going on? I gave a little stretch as well, and that's just going to stimulate her to have the lamb. And really, that's
Ah, get roasted.
As long as Kalina remains pregnant, she runs the risk of developing toxemia.
Alright.
It's all right. She needs to
Oliver, are you coming to bug me? Are you coming to bug me? You going in your kennel? What's going on here? Oh, beady, 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 butt.
They're on their way out. Okay.
Look at you.
As a new day shines on Haines, Alaska, Michelle is back at the American Bald Eagle Foundation.
That's
where
great.
news
Great.
has just come in. Hey, little buddy.
Yeah, you like that. That's where it's at. Oh.
A 5-month-old coonhound puppy. Now,
All right, go on.
he's about to tell his owner whether the
Give me that look. That's not fair. That's not fair. Go on.
Your phone is
Shoot.
right. My phone says it's Mr. Stickler. Yeah, I do. So I just want to talk to you about it.
Oh.
See, he likes the toy. And you get another one.
No. At least that toy is soft. He's not likely to crack himself on the skull.
It's the best news we were hoping for.
They do bite though. A Rottweiler and 2, that'll do it.
Oh, you like it.
I'd say it's probably about 8 o'clock in the morning.
Not that long ago.
You like it? You like it? You like that toy?
I'm just so relieved and I'm just excited to make his day.
You try doing that, Oliver.
This
Pick
one
that toy up.
Make sure it continues to heal up nicely, but there's
Come on.
any other issues.
Pick it up. Oh. Wow. Wow.
Hey, no problem. Okay, bye-bye.
Wow. Oh.
Told you. He loves the
Oh my God.
traveled cross-country and now she's finally made it back to home sweet Yukon. Now she can do something she rarely gets to do.
Ooh,
Relax with her family.
smoothies, yeah, go for it. Oh, what's the
Oliver, you just gonna let her win? Now none of you have it in your mouths?
that make me really appreciate this?
Try getting some optimal footage of the dogs playing.
I love her doing nothing, just hanging out with Shane and the kids.
Got it!
Check this out.
Son of a bitch. You know what?
This is that.
You know what?
I was talking about Kalina being like huge and having some issues with her babies. Look at, like she just had them. Yay!
All right.
After a difficult pregnancy, Kalina had her lambs on Mother's Day.
We're more worried
Now,
about
let's
the baby's
see.
gonna be stuck. We are watching it really closely. Did she get it all there?
We have 121 push-ups done.
Weight for lambs between 4 and 7 pounds. But Kalina's twins clocked in at 7 and 8 pounds apiece.
Damn.
The Sentas named them Kali and Kai.
So Kalina looks great. She gave birth, had no trouble there. She has 2 healthy lambs, and that's really good. As long as the lambs are nursing quite well and she keeps eating good, she's gonna be fine. That one kind of looks like a name. No one's adopting anything. It gives me a good feeling to wrap up this good week. Everyone's doing well. And now my worry is gone, so I can just rest up until the next call. Why don't we go out for breakfast? How about that?
This time, Dr. Michelle Oakley joins a crack team of scientists and woodsmen to color a ferocious future. And a visit with critters that bring a taste of the tropics to chilly Alberta.
It's most hurtful when we switch out.
Then it's off
We
to
do
Alaska
comments.
style.
This is amazing.
This isolated community's newest member needs a little trim.
You gonna tell mommy you're okay?
And a trip to the dentist
Okay, okay, open wide.
becomes a surprise visit to the OR.
What the heck is that?
It's morning in the Yukon.
Damn.
And Dr. Oakley's packing for a work trip to Alberta.
Okay, where's that?
Yeah.
My dog keeps me on the road a lot because some of my patients can't just come by the clinic.
Oh shoot, I need to plug my phone back in.
With one of these guys. Perfect, yeah. Thank you. I also have
Really?
patients here that need me, so I'll take care of them. I just had a phone with a 1-month-old puppy. It's a caterpillar.
That's right, Brentomania.
So we're gonna get the bar.
Whew. That was the first time today that we got below 18. A deep voice. I would say suck it up, Buttercup. The most hurtful thing when he leaves without reading your comment. Reads not out loud. Yeah, I read their livestock guard dogs. It's 5:54 a.m. Mimi says it's 9:53 p.m. for her. 101 Dalmatians. The most hurtful things when he leaves without reading your comment. I read it. Hey, Brent. You're pretty damn nice already. But listen to your wife before you get yourself in trouble now. I need to write that down. That is 17. Like I said, that's the first time today we got below 18.
So the nice thing about puppies that they come with little bonus. They come with worms almost always. Really? Yeah. So even if the mom has been dewormed, there are some worms that come out.
138.
For parasites, like 99%
Ooh.
will see actually, but some of you will see some. Yeah. So it's like they can get roundworms, they're quite big.
I'm nice to you guys, but I'm not opposed to telling. And the thing is, nobody, like, there's no offense. You've got yourself one of the,
The owner.
I like to call it the nice guy face. Nobody would expect you to tell them off just by looking at you. So in person, it'd be like it's coming out of the blue. They don't know you, just, I think it would hurt worse. There we go. No, we don't beat our roaches into submission. The only time our house smells is when one of the dogs thinks it's funny to do something they're not supposed to. But for the most part, we keep our house smelling pretty good, as far as I know.
As far as I know too.
What we should do is get it as clean as we possibly can, and have somebody come in here and take a deep breath. And if they don't cough, we're golden. But as far as I'm concerned, we keep this place smelling pretty fresh. The only time it smelled bad was the other day. I walked in here and it smelled like what I describe as red ants. Kind of like a rotten cinnamon smell. But that's not from the animals. I think that was in the garbage. And like I said, Gio, no, I don't beat my roaches into submission.
What? You already took care of Little Bee, right?
Yeah.
Look at it.
She's still looking around. Oh, we will stay golden. Next round of push-ups, hopefully we're gonna hit like 140. See, even if it's 15, it's actually probably going to be about 150 something. 154. Tonight we are going for broke. Sort of. We're going until I'm done with the animals. Now I did 80 push-ups, actually 81 push-ups before I left for D&D. What happened?
What's worse than an Oliver fart? Obviously a Duchess fart.
No, that'd be a me fart, remember? Or an early relationship you fart. The farts that you let out that wake me up from a deep sleep. You don't remember that? Yes, I know what back shots means. It's terrible. What? It's where you're taking it from behind.
Is that similar? No, never mind.
I'm so immature, lol. Any tarantulas that are rare to have as pets, if that makes any sense. Not necessarily here, but there are some tarantula species out there that are either super new to the industry or are endangered, and you're not supposed to technically have them. I can't remember what they are off the top of my head. We have Monocentropas balfouri, Lasiodora parabana. We have white-knee tarantula, Harpictera pulchripes, Brazilian blue violets, green bottle blues. Oh, Theraphosa apophysis. Now, Theraphosa apophysis, they're not rare, but they're harder to take care of because they have a tendency of getting stuck in their molt. What will happen is they don't get enough humidity when you go to have them molt, and things get complicated. Oftentimes they'll die. In Eopipes cage. Yeah, but she's actually smaller than two of the others that we have. Technically speaking, tarantulas are edible, but if you're going to eat a tarantula, make sure that you take care of the urticating hairs first. The urticating hairs are the abdomen hairs that you see right here. Not all tarantula species have urticating hairs. Urticating hairs are pretty much they're only found on New World species, which means those that come from the Americas. Some people's comments. Oh, there are a lot of people out there that eat tarantulas. There was a TikTok creator that made an entire skit about him freaking out over eating what would you call that? Like a snack tarantula. It was specifically prepared to be eaten right out of the package. He was sitting in his car freaking out, and then he had another one where his friend that had a tarantula let it go in his car. Now that right there is your typical stress curl. She's got her knees up over the top of her carapace. What gets me is the fact that, technically speaking, it's the tarantula's abdomen that is susceptible to attack. So they can protect their carapace, but in the end, if something were to go and destroy that abdomen, it's made out of a more like a skin-like material. It's softer, it's more susceptible to attack, and they'll bleed out because tarantulas are nothing but animals that suffer from chronic high blood pressure due to the fact that their heart pumps blood directly to various parts of the body to make sure that they continue running. It's not as complicated as a circulatory system as we have. So if you drop this tarantula from like knee height, you're likely going to kill it. The best way to stop a tarantula from bleeding out is cornstarch. You'll want to apply that to the wound, and even then, it's not necessarily going to save it because some of the damage might be too severe internally. We do sometimes hold our tarantulas, but we don't go out of our way to because that tends to stress them out. There are several things that can go wrong. Tarantulas will use their fangs to anchor onto your body if they feel unstable. So that's one thing you're going to have to contend with if you do hold one and you've got the shakes. Don't do it. If you're uncertain of what you're doing and your hands aren't steady, don't hold the tarantula. Define escape. The only time our tarantulas have ever gone for a walk is when we're in the middle of taking care of their cage. Most of the time, it's when we are trying to rehouse them, either putting them into a new cage or putting them into their old cage after a cleaning, and they'll run down one side and up the other, and then we got to go for a little game of hide and go seek. Where did the 8-legged ball of fury run off to? But we always catch them within an hour after they get out, so they've never stayed out. Yeah, well, I wouldn't call it a delicacy. It's like a normal thing in some countries. How does it breathe? Book lungs on the abdomen. Pretty much underneath the tarantula's body. Which is why whenever we see mold, we typically schedule a cage cleaning that weekend and do our best to spot clean in the meantime, because that mold can get into the book lungs of the tarantula and cause it to essentially suffocate over time. I held one. Yeah, depending on the species, they can be chill. Ooh, that would be very pretty. Always make sure, of course, there is no doubt in my mind that you do your due diligence when it comes to studying animals before you take care of them. But always make sure you do your homework. Always make sure you provide an environment that's as close as you can get to their natural environment. Make sure that you don't go and give something that you bought off the market wild prey, because of the fact that wild prey can sometimes contain parasites, and you don't want to lose your tarantula to, let's say, a horsehair worm. Yeah, you can import them. There are people who do. Some of the pet stores that are most commonly known for importing animals, Petco, PetSmart, the larger pet chains, they typically are the ones that wind up with adult animals that are pregnant. There has been a boom in Asian forest scorpions out on the market because of the fact that Petco and PetSmart sold wild-caught pregnant females to customers without warning. So these people, they take in one scorpion and they wind up with like 8. And of course, guys like myself get uber jealous because that is like our dream. It's just, oh look, extra cool animals, fuck yeah.
I wish.
Oh, do you have a huntsman spider? No, but that is on my bucket list. Once our adult males start dying off or getting put with females elsewhere, definitely going to be on my list. I really want a giant mantis shrimp. Are the mantis shrimps the ones that'll crack open their prey with a punch? Just because that shit is cool as fuck. I'm not even kidding. Kind of sad when they get pitted up against other animals. Like there was a video I watched of a guy who put in a crab with this mantis shrimp, and it punched the crab's claw and damaged it so much the crab basically ripped his broken claw off and threw it at the mantis shrimp to get away. I was like, damn. Oof. There are some cases. Do they fight with each other in the wild? Yes, tarantulas, even tarantulas of the same species, will commonly cannibalize each other. Males will get aggressive with each other over a female, which I think is goofy as fuck, because no matter how they slice it, the males become food for the females in the end, unless they're members of certain species of tarantula, like the Monocentropas balfouri, are a species of tarantula that can live as a colony, but there's like 3 or 4 species of specific tarantulas that will do that. Everybody else typically eats their mate. Males are used for one thing and one thing only, that is copulation, and once they once they mate, they're eaten.
Their babies.
That's so fucked. I had a rabbit who ate 2 of its babies. I had a mouse that went psychotic because of stress in the house. As it turns out, rodents are not exactly the best animal to own when you're a child, because you're loud, you're obnoxious, you're like a source of stress. If you're a source of stress for your parent, I guarantee you're going to be a source of stress for a rodent that you keep. Yeah, they will. Another thing that will happen with a lot of New World species tarantulas, well, a lot of tarantulas in general, is cannibalism in the egg sac itself. That's why a lot of people will pull an egg sac and start separating the baby tarantulas once they start seeing signs that eggs with legs, which are when the eggs start forming the legs, kind of look something like a cartoon, start molting into the first instar tarantula sling. People go in, they will start separating the young. That way, the young tarantulas can't go and start cannibalizing each other in the egg sac. An entire clutch can wind up halved because of cannibalism inside the sac, which in other circumstances sounds horrifying. More horrifying. This is like a TED Talk. What the fuck was wrong with your rabbit, dude? Yeah, rabbits, it has a lot to do with stress. It's the same with rats. It's the same with mice. Do guinea pigs eat their young? Did you say they do? Yeah, guinea pigs.
Sometimes.
It's a rodent trait, I swear to God. Funny thing about guinea pigs, they like give birth. This is what my wife told me. They give birth to young that's like half the size of the parent.
Well, smaller than that. But they're born eyes open, fully furred, and can eat solid food within an hour of being born.
Are you serious? They're born eyes open, solid fur, and can eat solid food an hour within being born. That's horrifying. That's bigger than passing a football at your hoo-ha.
I've actually had 1 or 2 mommies die with the babies halfway out.
Oh.
love to do something about it, but he just can't. So
Yeah, I wasn't very thrilled with that one.
Yeah, well, the biggest problem with owning animals, with owning pets, is the fact that sometimes you lose them sooner than you want to.
One major thing I got told when I was breeding babies and guinea pigs
Yeah.
is if you don't want a chance of dying, don't breed it.
Yeah.
When me and steps on the rock, gonna get up.
2 ferrets are all that is needed. 2 ferrets. Not 3, 2. For your last message? Your last message. Oh, wait. I have it set to top messages. All messages.
Sorry, Mia.
Gotcha.
Alabama white spider fucks its cousins.
He's gonna be okay.
Technically speaking, that could be said with all tarantulas that are within the breeding community, unless you get them from out of state. Because I guarantee you, at some point, these tarantulas are going to be doing a little bit of the incestuous walk, if you know what I mean. Yeah, but that's fucked up there, Gio. Sorry I didn't see it. I didn't have it set to all messages. No.
Immediately she loaded them into his little back bedroom here. That's a nice, quiet, safe, dark spot, and he's much more likely to get.
Yo, man, you are being mean.
If he feels safe and everything's fine.
No, not right now. So can you see? Oh.
Yo, man is not. I don't think Yo, man's being mean. I think when somebody's not used to hearing about what rodents do to their young, sometimes they freak out a little bit, because sometimes ignorance is like a safety blanket. It makes you feel warm and fuzzy inside, and when somebody takes that away from you, chaos. Absolute, complete chaos. Oh my God, Noah. Acid is an admin. I would not pick a fight with her because she is almost as frequent with the band hammer as my wife is. So, better check yourself before you wreck yourself. Fuck. Well, there it goes. Noah should know better. He's a frequent flyer. How long did you sign him out for? 24 hours, honey? Oh, God. Yes, acid was actually the one that got me out on my current workout routine. No, he didn't. We were talking about shrimp.
Heart rate's great, rest was good.
And if he calls me a shrimp, I dare him to do what I do.
38.5 actually, which is good.
Wolf, I'm gonna need this space. What?
She just asked what Noah said.
Michelle's tectonic
Noah said to suck it up, you pussy, to you.
access to his blood.
Okay, nicely done. Perfect.
And I warned him that y'all like to do the band hammer, and then my wife came in and did the band hammer.
But it's not a quick process.
The blood draw has to be really slow because if you pull it too fast, you can
24 hours is good.
And so you just don't want to get anything too stirred up in there. You want a really nice, clean.
Oh, come on. Noah's not bad.
Yeah, there we go.
He's just misguided.
Okay.
We harvest the blood from the,
Have I gotten any new followers since?
and we're gonna actually insert that into a centrifuge.
Oh, it's all right.
Which will spin the
We're
blood
still climbing.
and separate the blood into 3 layers.
All right. I'm thinking 16 this time,
Contains about
because my arms are already hurting pretty good.
which are natural substances that
Oh.
promote cell growth and healing, like fertilizer for your cells.
No, dude, that way.
Automated systems,
Wolf,
spin in 2 separate cycles.
you need to learn just... No, Wolf.
Decanting and
What are you
separating
thinking?
some of the blood so that we
Go that way.
concentrate the platelets.
Nobody is yelling that way.
That's a big elbow.
Go lay down. Good boy. Good, Wolfie.
Want me to start?
Lay down.
Because obviously
Wolf, lay down.
We have a lot going on right now, and we've got to keep
Good
everything
wolf.
ready to finish this procedure. Everyone's working as fast as they can. We've got the centrifuge spinning.
He left before the message again. No, I got it. I can look. Here we go.
Makes me nervous.
Wolf looking guilty. Okay, they were talking about shrimp huntsman. Sure, Wolf being guilty. Wolf looking guilty, bad to the bone. Oh, Noah, you're mean. Fuck that left before message again. My luck is shit. Noah can sing himself to sleep. That's a good skill. Buzz. Buzz, your girlfriend. Wolf!
And that's really serious.
That little shit.
Yeah. When blood pressure drops, you have a whole cascade of things going wrong. The blood is no longer being kept in the vessels. It can just lead to a complete spiral, shock, and death quite quickly.
It's slowed down a little bit now, but it's still doing that.
You have the bleeding pulled up? Yeah. We have to get in there quick and reverse this, or before we even get started, we'll pull the whole thing off.
Okay, the chest is settled now.
Start over. Just the blood pressure and heart rate were going down. It looked like the breathing was slowing down a tad bit too. So I want to make sure we don't get distracted and forget about the most important thing, how he's dealing with his vitals. Yeah, I mean, he's 15 years old. He's an older cat. He's had issues with the anesthesia before, so it's something to keep an eye on.
With meat stabilized for now, Michelle suits up as the centrifuge completes its cycle.
Dr. Oakley, spin is complete.
Great, okay. We're not going to operate this. We don't want to cut something that would be really difficult for me, a really prolonged healing period. Joint in a much less invasive way, and that's just with the needle and using an ultrasound to guide the needle there.
How are we going to all fit in here? Squeeze in.
It's certainly tricky, but it's going to be a lot easier on the end. Right there.
That's perfect.
Okay.
Hold that one. Skin, fat, muscle, bone, the joint.
Spiders.
That looks like a...
Bye, Durs. Hopefully see you tomorrow.
There you are.
We are at 154 altogether today. I think we got a couple of sets left.
Mia's joint has had so much arthritis that it's got all kinds
The numbers.
projections are kind of growing.
No, we did not shoot the deer on the wall.
Yeah, so weave our way in there through both.
We have started at 24, 20, 18, 19.
Okay.
And then I had to go to D&D.
It's like filling up into a capsule.
Or was it here that I went to D&D? Anyway,
Okay, one done.
20, 20, 17, 16.
We got in there. We got the.
So, woo!
But the clock is ticking. We can't stop and celebrate. We need to get on to the next one. Okay, here we go.
It's good shit. That's right.
Getting through the joint.
Can't believe how well it started, though.
You got the...
My workout today, 24.
I lost you there. Oh, there we go.
It's filling. Hang on.
Wolf, move. Move.
Okay, I think we should probably start.
Just get in your kennel, dude.
There you go. So we don't know how probably one of the first ones ever done. But it's
All right.
healing and physiotherapy. We're gonna be patient.
Critter, draw me a Brachiosaurus. It has been a minute since I've tried to draw anything, guys. Let's see. We're at 28%. That's not bad. So this is an Asian forest scorpion. It is a tropical terrestrial old world scorpion. It has got relatively weak venom. It's typically an insectivore. And if it were to sting me, the venom would likely hurt about as much as a bee sting. Now, don't get me wrong. Bee stings suck. Suck big time. But she hasn't actually tried to sting me. Or pinch me, for that matter. She's just been relatively standoffish. Give me a second. I'll go and get that started. Wolf, in the kennel, kid.
Or in here.
Like, he won't do one or the other. He needs to get, he's standing outside of his kennel, right in the way. Don't look at me like I'm the bad guy. You have that whole ass area that is your space that you have defended this entire time, and you want to sit outside of the kennel and look into it.
And we've also got 3 horses that
My dude, you were driving me nuts.
come in.
I'm sorry, Acid.
What's wrong?
The bull cat is installed with his mother,
Noah hurt my feelings. All right.
and a protected mom.
He'll hop in tomorrow, and we'll grill him. Make sure he understands not to pick on Acid. I haven't been pinched by one of these, but I have been pinched by a crab before, and that sucked. Like I said, he's been very standoffish. What to suck up, I have no idea. That just sounds
Laughing face after that.
inappropriate.
They distract the 2 with tasty grain, but will it be
About to have Acid about to have his villain art.
Or he meant villain.
Acid's a woman, by the way. No, she does. She's probably just chilling right now. I actually saw her on camera because we have a security camera set up, walking around the cage. Now, this is what's called biofluorescence. It's where a chemical compound on the exoskeleton of the scorpion absorbs the UV light from the light and converts it into a light spectrum that we can more easily see. Now, this is a good method to find scorpions in your area if you have them. I recommend erring on the side of caution if that is something that you're planning on doing, because there are quite a few scorpion species out there that can hurt you badly. There is a yellow scorpion down in South America that can kill you. Same with the death stalker. There's an old saying, it doesn't fit for all scorpions, but if it's got small pincers and a fat tail, don't fuck with it. And like I said, that doesn't go for all scorpions, but for the most part, just give them the respect they deserve. They are arachnids that literally have a very painful hypodermic needle on their ass. So just don't poke them too much, is what I'm trying to say. We're not sure if they get bigger. She got bigger than when we first got her, but there are some scorpions out there that get like, I want one that gets huge. That would be the bee's knees. Have to get it like a 40-gallon tank just to keep it properly. Now, if we're getting any new tanks for our arachnids, it's going to be cages that we convert ourselves from locking lid totes. Of course, the bigger the animal gets, the bigger the ventilation holes can be, and the more oxygen that they can get overall. It will mean that we have to watch the way that we pick up cages, because the larger ventilation holes will give a tarantula or a scorpion more of an opportunity to get you through the cage. And let me tell you, that's not a surprise you want, because like in all likelihood, when you get tagged, I'm pretty sure it's all of them, if not most of them. I'm pretty sure all scorpions glow under black light. Now, scorpions that are fresh out of a molt within the next 3 days after a molt, they might not show up under the black light easily because their carapace needs to harden before that glowing effect takes effect. But for the most part, yes, all of them. Again, if you are in an area where you have scorpions living out in the wild, be sure not to fuck with them too much. If you want to bring one in and keep one as a pet, There are a few things you need to know. Some scorpions have an easier time climbing up glass. So, if you have yourself a screen top lid, that is going to be your main point of access. This goes for pretty much any creepy crawly critter that can ultimately hurt you. You're going to want to be extra careful about the point on your cage, this little wide area between the lid and the actual cage lip itself, because, as you can see, any animal that can climb can get between that, and you don't want a surprise sting. So maybe if you're worried, grab it by the very corner, maybe using your fingernail, and bring it up like that. Now, Asian forest scorpions have a hard time climbing up glass. It's another reason why they make for an excellent first pet when you're trying to get into the exotic pet trade. Yeah, pretty much fuck around and find out. And thank you for that, Gio. I do appreciate it. I'm scrolling up. Doesn't move much. Do they get bigger? Glowworms. Put the clamps on. Trevor, that cage is not dirty. You just expect the world. Now, we don't put clamps on this cage because of the fact that that scorpion cannot climb. And even if it could not lift that screen lid. It has never gotten out. It has always been in its cage. Some scorpions, not all of them. A lot of scorpions have a hard time climbing up smooth surfaces. It's always best to go and do your research before you go and interact with any animal intentionally, whether it's a scorpion, lizard, snake, big cat, big dog, little cat. Doesn't matter. Do your due diligence. Make sure you know what you're getting into before you go and handle any kind of animal. No, you don't use Windex to clean animal cages like that because of the fact that the chemicals inside Windex can fuck with your animal. Now, if you're talking about the marks on the side of the cage, that is actually water stains from years of misting and whatnot. This cage originally belonged to, I believe it was Little Bee. And then we had to do a cage cleaning, and we swapped cages during the cage cleaning. But ultimately what happens is you get water stains over the years because you are constantly spritzing the cage. That is going to happen. We have heard that using toothpaste will help get the water stains off. We have heard a bunch of other things that might help get the water stains off. Next time we do a cage cleaning like that, which is probably going to be tomorrow, maybe we'll go live and do a little bit of a explorative live over the situation to see if these rumors are true. Critter by a gorilla, by a chihuahua? No. It's not dirty. It's just water stains. Water stains isn't dirty. It's just the effect of constantly having to spray the cage to keep the humidity up. All right. That's taken care of. Trevor, I think you're just trolling because that's all you know how to do. Which is kind of sad, my dude. It's what you do every time you come onto the live. And then, cue the waterworks. He's going to play the victim. Oh, no. Now, this tank right here belongs to our Theraphos, our Popsis. gonna bring it out a little bit.
Saddle, so that's definitely gonna become altered.
Yep, told you. Cue the waterworks. He acts like a problem, and then he wonders why he's treated like a problem. Not the best look. All right, looks like this little guy has gone and refitted the webbing at the entrance, reinforced it really. The dirt is looking really moist, so we're probably going to spray it just a little bit. I wonder. All right, so you kind of get an idea of what's going to happen here. You can see the spider in the background. Maybe not the best, but it's better than usual. We're going to see if she reacts the same way as she did last time. Yeah, see that? There we go. See her attacking the webbing a little bit with the water falling on it. She's acting like she's hungry, but at the same time, we don't want to overfeed her because if we do, she could rupture that abdomen that is already looking so damn big. No. Like, oh my God. She's already got chunk in her trunk. Oh my word. The spider is not so. Did you see that abdomen? Jesus Christ. Trevor coming in and saying, so that tarantula is starving. Boy, that tarantula is obese. What we're essentially saying is we don't want to give that fat little child more cake because he's about to rupture its stomach.
I'm really hoping to see some improvement, some increased interest by the that he wants to move around.
You troll and then you wonder why you get picked on.
I mean, if we just got 10% or 20%.
Sometimes I wonder if you like the abuse. I think that's his thing. The kids call it a kink. Can I have a roach? No, you want the fish flakes. We all know it. All right. No, but we all know that you have one, buddy. You've got one. And you were born with one. Which kind of, in a way, in my opinion, makes it worse.
What are you talking about?
He said, at least my girlfriend doesn't say I have tiny balls. And I said, no.
Why does it not show up?
Do you have it set to all comments?
Now I do.
Yeah, I'm so sure. You know what that's called? That's called testicular cancer, my dude. Gonna have to go and get that checked out. Wolf, either in the cage or in the living room. Thank you. He's so busy trying to gloat about how big his nut is, he's about to lose it.
If your nuts are that big, imagine how tiny his dick is. No, nothing then.
No. Doctor's gonna turn around and say, boy, you about to be a eunuch. You're gonna be mid because all you're gonna be is flaccid.
No, I didn't.
What the fuck, Trevor?
Did I?
No.
I didn't think so.
Alright. This is
Right, Mamie?
What?
She's like, LOL, Mrs. Critter is like, hell no.
Alright.
Can I block him?
For permanence?
Yeah.
No, I think that freaking acid would have a problem with that.
You just said your wife is in my DMs, baby.
You can block him for 24 hours. That bitch ass needs to learn. One.
He's only banned for a little bit, acid.
I knew she'd be butthurt. He's her favorite person, but that's all right. My wife loves me, and I'm an asshole. Oh my god.
You can do better.
All right. Tomorrow I need to focus on that because, yeah, it's a leaning tower of clutter again.
Well, part of it's your big trench coat.
I don't want to put the trench coat back on that fucking coat rack because it keeps tipping over.
Tomorrow, I need to remember to take the turkey out. Because I talked to Dad about it today, and he said they took theirs out a week before Christmas, or Thanksgiving, I know.
Yeah.
And it was still slightly icy in the middle.
Should we tell them what happened with the steaks? We went out and we bought a whole thing of steaks, right? And then we went and popped open the freezer and we had 2 packs of steaks still in there that we had yet to go and dive into. Oh, hey. Should I show these to the group?
That's what I want to see him too.
Can I show them to the group though?
Yeah. I'll look at it when I get up.
All right. So this is what we've got in my nephew. I think he's going to love them. This is for his
He does D&D and Magic the Gathering. Right?
D&D and Magic the Gathering. We've got a whole set of these for him. And they are just the coolest shit. It's a whole set. Just so freaking cool. Hello, all you legendary guys and gals. I forgot to say thank you, Brett. I honestly would have not gotten as far with YouTube as I have if it weren't for the OG members of this group. That, unfortunately, does include Trevor, because Trevor keeps it interesting. Does not mean
That is cool.
Does not mean we always like him. But if it weren't for his shenanigans, I'm sure there would be some people that aren't with us. Forgot to put the cage clamps back on Little B's cage again. Dice, potato, Tato. A dice as one. I am, and yes, Gio, you are in fact OG. You have been around pretty much from, I'd say, the very beginning. I think I started like YouTubing hardcore this last year, right? I jumped from TikTok to YouTube, and I tried dragging all of my followers with me from TikTok to YouTube. It would have been, guys, well over 3,000 followers from TikTok to YouTube if they actually gave a darn. But they didn't. And because of you guys, I am on the verge of hitting monetization on YouTube. Look at this. One of these days, I'm going to go live and we're going to be playing with this and looking at pictures of airsoft tanks that they have out there that have the turret that'll actually raise and lower and swivel. I guess the turret swivels and the gun raises and lowers. But you know what I mean. You want the tank. It drives. That tank is so good, it'll drift. The only problem is when it's in motion, it doesn't like to turn. You gotta let it slow down so you can turn effectively. But it can turn 180 in the spot or 360 in the spot. It can move side to side. It's pretty fucking cool. I want to put a camera on the turret at some point, so that I can see what it sees. If you get what I mean. Drive it around that way. Good night, Susie. Did I miss her saying stuff? So was I, LOL. And yes, we are both well, Susie. Sorry I didn't get back to you. Sometimes I miss comments. All right. By the way, in order to clean the snake cage, I had to jam this.
I saw that.
Whoa! We're not going to talk about what I just dropped. And no, it was not the beat. Yes, you are OG. All right. Here we go. Now, if we do this correctly, and we do 2 more sets, push-ups, overall today, we will hit 200.
Nice.
That's really good, considering just last week, we could barely do 120. Granted, we didn't have all day to do them, but still, I gave it 2 hours prior to D&D, and it's going to be an hour and a half to 2 hours after D&D. But we will be doing probably 200 decline push-ups. All right, I'm from Oregon. Well, originally I was born in Paradise, California, but since Paradise, California has pretty much been burned off of the map, I am an Oregonian now. Yes. Geo is our resident Brit. He is definitely devoted to the live stream. Staying up so, I guess you'd say staying up so early. Good Lord, man. Are you okay?
Ohio.
Aha! Are you a male or nope? You're a female. So this is a freshly molt female orange head roach. She does not have the white dot on her abdomen. Look at that. We got to go and jump on any opportunity to check the abdomens of freshly molted roaches, or roaches that have fully intact wings that cover up their abdomens, because those are the roaches that are most likely going to be males at this point. Now these roaches were originally brought up for feeding to animals, but all of our animals that would have typically eaten these guys have grown up to the point where they're not constantly eating, they're not constantly stuffing their face, which means we have a surplus that we need to whittle down. So 2 adult females that just molted out. Here's another one. Here's another one. That's crazy. It's good news for them. It means that they're not going to get separated from their family. All right. So, just went through, did a quick look around, made sure that there were no males that I could see amongst the females. The babies are growing up. There are hardly any new babies in there. It's good news, guys. It's what we want. Why are you so jumpy, kid? Where's...
Where's the one who's running dangerously low?
Rookie is calling me. Oh, the ones that are running dangerously low. You're talking about the dubia roaches. Oh, somebody is major mad.
Why?
Well, because I'm getting rung up on the group here. Let me just...
Who is it?
It's... You know who it is. Come on. Rookie has got a sad face going. He can't believe that he got blocked again.
You mean Trevor?
Yeah, his name's Rookie now.
Oh.
Oh, heavens. If it isn't the consequence of his own actions. You guys can have that one too. There you go. All right, so Being congested like that, I don't know anything about them. They will, when they live together in a colony before they spread out, they will pretty much be like this. Now in captivity, this is nothing new. We provide them with areas that they can go and hide in. But yeah, this is kind of how it is. If they don't want to be swarmed together, they can go and bury themselves under the dirt. Gives them another extra hiding spot. Mimi, why are you retracting your messages? Mimi's in California. That's where I was born, guys. Rookie of the year. Can he come back yet? No, he can't. He has been blocked for 24 hours, and there is no way to unblock him at that point. Maybe go and talk with him on Discord. Let him know that he needs to mind himself, that he's been taking it too far, and that before my wife blocked him for 24 hours, she asked whether she could just block him. Period. Permanently. So, yeah. Kind of not good for him. He needs to not push the envelope so far. Oh, okay. I swear, I think Trevor might have suffered some brain damage back in the day because he can't grasp the whole concept of cause and effect real well. Like there is a learning curve that he's not catching on to just yet. Yeah, that's not how it's going to be taken, though, because he was trolling before that. So he needs to mind himself.
How am I supposed to know it wasn't me?
Brentomania, it's not your fault that you didn't catch on that this group was here. And in a year or two, maybe you'll be considered OG member. But it's going to take time. There we go. Should do it. Rookie is Trevor. Trevor is Rookie. He changed his Discord name. He possibly has a learning issue. I'm trying to go for acid status. He wants to be a moderator. We'll see how it goes. First, we got to get the subscriber numbers up there. And unfortunately, YouTube has been effectively stepping in and reducing my numbers because people who start to follow me don't continue to interact. At least that's what I was told. But that doesn't make any sense because people follow other people all the time and don't interact, but they stay subscribed. I know because I don't interact with a lot of the same groups that I subscribed to initially, and I'm still subscribed to them. Like, I'm not consistently trying to follow Tom McDonald and his endeavors now, primarily because I was getting tired of the politics. Brentomania is not a loser. You haven't given us any reason to construe you as a loser. If it's a personal opinion about yourself, then I can relate to it because I don't think I'm necessarily a winner because of the things that I've done in my past that have made me out. Well, my wife loves me, and you guys appreciate me. But the fact of the matter is, it's going to be a long, long, long road ahead of me if I'm ever going to appreciate myself again. Remember, folks, hindsight. Oh, I almost forgot. Hindsight is 20/20, and you'll look back at the things that you've done, and you'll regret the decisions that you've made, and you'll appreciate where the path might have taken you now, but you'll have wished that you hadn't gone down some of those steps to get there. Yeah, and I believe that there are other people that come on here almost constantly that are in the same boat. All right. Oh, babies! Baby roaches! We have one male, but I think he might be... Look at that. Baby roaches! He might be albino. And I say that because he's still got that white on him, which is something I've personally never seen before with dubia roaches. I've never seen them retain that white. Come here, buddy. I'd like to show you off. He is not a fresh molt. He is at... Oh, be careful! Fucking seriously, no committing suicide up in here. But yeah, let's dump that water. The females do not have wings. The males do. These roaches are typically the ones that people seek out when they're trying to feed their pets. Orange heads are okay, but dubias are better. That's why we are focusing on trying to raise these and bring their numbers back up. Now, we do have successful pairings, but it might have been with the older male. If that younger male is an albino, he might have problems with his ability to reproduce. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Sometimes genetics suck. Did I get it? Yes, I did. Depression and generalized anxiety suck to have people don't want nothing to do with me anyway. Enough about me. It's okay. People talk about that here, but they mostly talk about that on the Discord. We all have moments where our minds are not the best place. All right, here we go. Now, wait, I vacuumed today, didn't I?
I don't know.
I forgot to plug back in the dubia roach.
Oh, look at that.
What happened?
Oh, I sat up and my shoulders tense up.
Oh. All right. Put these away. Do another set. Talk a little bit. Do the last set. And then it'll be time for bed. What time is it? 11? All right.
Oh, look, I saw it.
Oh, Evans. My arms are going to be so fucking sore tomorrow. Yeah, but we get it. I've been basically beating the shit out of myself over the fact that I have not been able to get enough of a workout in. That's not going to be a problem today. All right, so what are you doing? Okay, so you go that way. I'll go this way, and then I'll set up the push-up area. Oliver, move! I can unplug that for now. All right. Yeah, I forgot to plug it in. It's fine. They can survive at 75. They just can't reproduce at 75. It's one of those things where you've got to set it up right to get the numbers you want. All right. The dogs are fucking little guys plugging again. Good night, Brent. Brent has been coming on here routinely, and I do appreciate that. Appreciate all of you guys. We are slowly making headway. We are slowly getting to that point, and you know, I was talking with one of my favorite content creators a little bit. He doesn't discuss things a lot with me because he's got a lot going on in his life. He's an EMT guy, but he talked about how difficult it was to get subscribers on YouTube, and how he, despite the fact that he is so freaking funny and he has so many subscribers generally, how he is struggling to get the amount of people that he wants. He typically goes by Badge 502. You guys probably know a little bit of his work. He's the guy that is constantly sent inappropriate stuff that people hint goes up the butt, and he looks at the camera, shakes his head, and goes, "No." Yeah, he's that guy. But even he was having trouble, and I was like, "Are you kidding me? You've got like 100,000 followers on Instagram and even more on TikTok, and you are struggling to pick up followers on YouTube. That's crazy." All right. Oh. One. Oh. Oh. Damn. We are at 185.
We have one little girl who really was sick. Trying to get better. She kept diving under the sheets and didn't want the blankets and didn't want to move.
Well, she had a stressful day. I'm gonna have a stressful day tomorrow. Like I said, she threw up on my work attire, so I gotta go and see how that's going. And gotta go clean it off. I wish I could use the hose outside, but that has been beat up so much by the weather and getting run over that it sprays water everywhere.
What about the hose on that side?
Maybe. Oh, Oliver.
What?
He wants out. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick and then I'll take him out.
I'll put a little boy in there. Did Tetris just get a drink of water and go back to bed?
Sounds like it. Oh. It's gonna be ended on a high note after all.
Not yet, Curly. I'll be heading that way soon, okay? No, I did not ban him permanently. He'll be able to be back tomorrow. Oh, bet you will be. Ooh, some scrambled eggs with some cheese sounds good. I had that for breakfast on Monday. Good, Jess. You good. Oliver, Daddy will be over there shortly. Oh, he'll be back. You know that. Hey, Duchess. Well, he doesn't like you harassing him, especially while he's eating. Okay. Oh, bye. What are you doing? You acting like you're gonna get in trouble, you butter? You're okay. She might have gotten into something out in that mud. She's acting very not okay. All right. You okay, honey? Mm-hmm. No, we did not ban Trevor permanently. At least I didn't. I told my wife to ban him for 24 hours. That is what I did.
That is what she did. She wanted to ban him permanently. I reminded her that he is an OG member and that he is actually one of your favorites, Acid. That's the only reason why he's sticking around. Once he falls out of favor with you, he's gone. Because he's starting to piss my wife off. That's a problem. Okay? It's kind of a huge problem. Happy spouse, happy house, ring a bell? Oliver, you need to go out? Oliver. No, Oliver first. Oliver first. Okay, fine. Duchess first. Smells like vanilla perfume out here. That's weird. What are you doing? Duchess, no. Get out there, go potty. She is acting really weird. What's going on? You know, you're creeping me the fuck out, dog. All right. Come, where? Well, if he doesn't come back tomorrow, and I know you're kind of fucking with me, Acid, but if he doesn't come back tomorrow, well, he can come back in another month or two after he's done cooling off like he did the last time. Oh. Well, she did. She did throw up in the car. And there was a noise coming from the camera, like the camera was moving. I don't know why the camera is no longer facing the road. Kind of drives me nuts. It's important that it faces the road at least a little bit. But, yeah. Oliver, go potty. Yeah, it's just that Trevor is pushing the wrong buttons. It's not wise. He is an OG member, too. Another reason why he hasn't been kicked out is because of the fact that if it weren't for some of his shenanigans, we probably would not have gotten some of the followers that we got. Like I pointed out before. But maybe tell him it's time to start reining in a little bit. Maybe don't try to push his luck so much. Are you done? Oliver. Oliver. Oh my word. He's going to slow pace it around the yard. This is your last lap through, buddy. And then I'm going to start pulling you up toward the porch. So do your business. And boom. It's almost like he speaks English. That was it? All right, come on, let's go. Then we'll go in, we'll do our last set.
And we'll call it a day. Oh, man. Now, last set. Duchess. Duchess.
Go get Daddy.
Duchess, what's going on with you?
I made a noise.
She heard a noise out of. Were you working the camera by any chance? Are you okay? I already tried letting you out, baby. You refused. Now you want out again? Honey, do you want to do it?
No, but I can't.
I took her out last time. She didn't want to go. While they're doing that, I will do my workout. All right. For 200. Wolf move. You got it. Oliver, go. Woo! And that, ladies and gentlemen, did she go?
Rumble.
Why didn't you do that for Daddy?
Scary noise.
Why didn't you do that for me? Oh,
That's a.
all right. So that last set marks 200 for the night. Started with 81 and finished with 200. Took me a while to do it because we went to D&D halfway through. But yeah. Woohoo! My arms are going to be hurting so bad tomorrow. It shouldn't be. I thought I turned it off. You guys have a good night. Stay safe. And remember, I better not see you on the news unless it's good news. Where did... Yeah, Gio, I did forget to plug that in. Whew.